Hello vinyl community and anybody else watching this. I'm back. I always promise I'm going to come back right away, and I never do. I have been streaming though, and for anybody that's been hanging out while I stream, thank you for that. I appreciate it. But I have to make a video because this video is about the generosity of people that you've never even met in person. And I need to say a big thank you, and I want to say a big thank you. I'm not taking this as an obligation. I am just so awed and amazed that people that you don't know can just be so nice and generous. It blows my mind. It's mind-boggling. And the person in question goes by the name of Robert P. He shows up all over the place. He doesn't really have a YouTube channel. He doesn't really make videos, but you can see him in chats and you can see him in comment sections. And he makes his own CDs, and he also sells them. It's just something to do. And like really cool Beatle reproductions mostly, and things that never were, things that ought to be, things like that. And I got a package from Robert with 5 of those CDs in it, and I want to show those first before we get to what for me is the main event, although these things are really cool. The first one is Die Beatles. It's the Please Please Me album, a German version on Horzu, which is the best sounding, I'm pretty sure. Maybe the original UK might be just as good, but this is one of the best sounding Please Please Me that was ever made on vinyl. And that's what he does. He does, not only does he conjure up these things on CD, he conjures up the sound as well. Just amazing work from Robert. I'll get it out of the baggie here. And there it is out of the baggie. And this one even comes with a little picture of the Beatles inside, as well as sort of an insert kind of a thing. And it's in a nice black sleeve with an original looking type label. Robert just does amazing work on these. So just amazing. And if you're interested, you can find him. I guess that's about the best thing I can do to say. Here's another Horzu Magical Mystery Tour. Of course, the best sounding version of Magical Mystery Tour is this one, hands down, the Horzu. And I don't know if I want to open all of these up, but I'll open this one up. Most of them they all have inserts. They all have proper labels. There it is without the plastic on it. Some have extra stuff. Once again, an insert, just like the other one. And this time it is on the Apple Horzu label. Just incredible stuff. And in fact, this insert, and the other one did too, but I didn't show it. You open them up and there's also stuff inside the insert. I didn't show the last one, but just incredible work this man does. I used to make CDs a lot and custom covers and things like that, but mine never looked like this. He also sent me this Get Back, the Glenn Johns mix. This is basically the album that just came out in the box set of Let It Be. I'm not gonna open the rest of these, but you can get the picture. Just excellent work. And I haven't listened to this yet, and I do have a bootleg of this, but I almost guarantee that this is better. Guarantee it's much better. And then of course there's the LP out now, and this is the third Glenn Johns mix of the album, which has I'm Me Mine and Across the Universe on it, which are two of the 4 songs they put on the EP on the new Let It Be box set. So this is really cool. Notice it's got black instead of white on top and on the label. So very, very cool. And lastly, Last Licks Live. This is the complete rooftop concert. And again, I guarantee all of these are in the best quality that is available. So fantastic stuff. Very, very pleased with these. And I'll open this one up just for kicks. This video is not going to be too long. Again, Robert P just does an amazing job on this stuff. Once again, he gives you the insert, the track listing on the back, and CD is on the white apple that they're using now, the acetate apple, and there's an inside. Just really amazing stuff. So just hats off to Robert. Does amazing work, and he's just an incredible guy, and I'm so happy to have met him, and just to see his work. Amazing. I don't have a CD player hooked up in my house at the moment, but I've been listening in my car. I've gotten through about a disc and a half. That's why I haven't heard them all yet. But I'll get there. I do have a CD player in my house. I have to put it in a record mode and listen through headphones on my on my CD recorder in order to listen to CDs. So I don't listen to them that often. But I do. I use them a lot actually. So I mean, my house is still full of CDs. I just at the moment am working on other things. But anyway, that's not the big picture. The big picture was Robert had said to me in a chat that he was going to split with me along with Beatle Brad his Let It Be box set, because he only really wanted the Get Back album, the Glenn Johns mix of Get Back, because he's not a vinyl guy. So would I like some of the rest of it? And I was like, yes, thank you. And he said sure, he'd send me that and a few CDs, and he did, and it came in a couple of days, amazingly. So from Robert, I now own the new remix of Let It Be, which I am going to talk about for a minute here. So this is the new Giles Martin, and I always forget the other guy's name, and of course it's not on here. But you guys know his name. Nice copy from Germany, I'm pretty sure. I think the ones outside of the box are pressed in Canada. The ones inside the box are pressed in Germany, from what I can tell. Comes in a nice black sleeve, polylined. You guys have all seen it before. I'm late to the party on this. But I want to talk about the sound of this album. This album sounds good enough for me to realize that I need a new cartridge on my turntable to do it justice. It's an incredible sounding record, in my opinion. The people that haven't liked it, I mean, we all have different ears, and I understand that, but I don't get it. I really don't get it. Um, the, I'll go track by track really quickly, but yeah, there's a lot of bass, there's a lot of drums on this, but a lot of it needs it. Is it too much? Maybe a couple times it's bordering on it, but I don't think it ever gets there. And for me, as soon as I heard Two of Us, I've never heard stereo separation on Two of Us, anything like this. This just, the air that it put into the mix. And there's a different acoustic guitar in each channel. And just the separation, I haven't heard anybody really talk about it. But, man, next to Pepper, this is my favorite of the 4 Beatle remixes so far. This is my go-to. Like Pepper, this is my go-to version of Let It Be now. Dig a Pony, same thing. Tons of bass, just in your face. Across the Universe, just, it sounded great. It sounded lovely, you know. I mean, there was parts of the orchestra, not that you necessarily want to hear the orchestra, that I'd never heard before. I Mean Mine is maybe my least favorite, and it's been a lot of people's most favorite. I think it could be a little more bombastic than it is. I think he could have put a little more oomph in it. And it's the only slightly disappointment for me on the whole record. Dig It, of course, is fine. Let It Be is just, you know, stunning. Maggie May, of course, what can you say, is good. I've Got a Feeling just sounded great. One After 909 was rocking. The piano in One After 909 just shines. The Long and Winding Road, far from turning the orchestra down, he may have even turned it up a little bit. And it doesn't hurt it. It's not to the detriment. It sounds fantastic. For You Blue sounded great, and Get Back just sounded great. Great mix of this album. I loved it. And I recommend it even if you don't want the box set. In my opinion, there's never been a great sounding Let It Be on vinyl. Ever. I'm including the original master, the UK mix. It's never sounded great. This, to my ears, sounds fantastic. And that's not all Robert sent me. Robert sent me this. The 2-record set of outtakes. Apple Sessions, Rehearsals, and Apple Jams. Get Back. So I got 3 of the 5 records from the box set. And I couldn't be happier. I mean, I didn't expect that. I didn't know what I was going to get. Kind of thought for some reason I'd get maybe the album and the EP. But nope, I got this. And just, so aside from, of course, the Get Back album, the Glenn Johns mix, which is what everybody wants, I've got it on CD, and I got everything else that's important. The 2 main songs, really, from the EP are on one of the CDs, so I'm pretty good as far as Let It Be goes. And I'm not going to go through a track by track on this, but it's really good sessions. This too is short. That's the main problem. None of this is very long, but this too barely goes a half an hour. And there's so much more stuff that they could have added. But other than that, they did a nice job. It sounds great. The version of Get Back on here is fantastic. The version of Don't Let Me Down on here, first rooftop performance, is fantastic. Long and Winding Road is good. Let It Be is the There Will Be No Sorrow version. It's the video version. Finally been released. Nice version of I've Got a Feeling. Really nice mellow version of Two of Us. Like I said, the Get Back has the it's the edit that they used on the single version, and then it keeps going into the fade out of the movie. It's just they did a nice job on this. Could there be more? Yes. Is it expensive for what it is? Kind of, in my opinion. But I didn't buy it, so. But I would have, if I had the ready cash at the moment, I would buy that in a heartbeat. So there you go. That's what I got from Robert P. I got 3 of the 5 Let It Be discs from the box set, and I got 5 amazing CDs. So Robert P., thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I couldn't be happier with what you sent me. And just, again, the generation of a man that I've never met in person just blows me away. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And again, if you're a Beatle fan and you think the box set is overblown and yeah, blah blah blah, I still recommend picking up in some form the remixed Let It Be. It's better than Abbey Road in my opinion, way better than Abbey Road, way better than the White Album in my opinion. Not the album itself, but the mix is just, it's really, really good. So that about does it for this one. I'm going to do this like 10 times. So again, thank you, Robert P., from the bottom of my heart. It's just so, so generous. And Beatle Brad, check out Beatle Brad's channel. He put in a shout out for me, so I'll put a shout out for him. Go check out Beatle Brad's channel. He did a video on this as well a few days ago. And thanked Robert P. nearly as much as I did. And you can see what he got. And yeah, he's Beatle Brad, of course, has a fantastic channel. Anyway, thank you all for listening. Check out my podcast, snapcracklepop.podomatic.com, and check me out usually later at night. I'm spinning 45s once in a while or doing other crazy stuff like that live. And I will be back with some more videos. I've got a bunch lined up in my head. So check those out when they come. And till next time, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later. Hope everybody's doing well. Bye.